Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Dominions. Last time, I believe we did M.A. Mekone? Is that the last game we did? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Simple, but good. Let's roll up another one. Might not be simple, might not be good. You never know. 59. That is Phaeacia. Now, I have done Phaeacia somewhat on stream, I think. But I don't think we've recorded it. So, yeah, we're going to do Phaeacia. Now, Phaeacia is a sailing nation, and they get a big benefit if they start on an island. So ideally, we'd have a map where I can start on an island. Now, Volantis technically, I guess, has an island in the middle, right? And maybe that'll count, I'm not sure. I don't know if it has to be a single province island or not. Obviously, if you do like a random map, vanilla, it'll put us on an island. But I'm trying to think of any other options. Glory of the Gods might have that island. I think I think that is one province. I don't know if it'll actually put us there, but that could be interesting. Archipelago has that island in the middle of the lake, but it's 3 provinces again, so I'm not sure. Dawn of Dominions has that island, but I don't know if it'll put us there, because that's usually a throne spot. Cartographic, let's do Cartographic Atrocity. That has that island, so I'm kind of curious if it'll put us there. I know what I'm doing. Brain parts. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Phaeacia, Isle of the Dark Ships. It's an island queendom of dark-skinned men of great stature, the Colossi. Their fabled dark ships traverse the seas without oars or captains. It was once a colony of Baratos, but the island flourished and became rich and influential, known for its traders, craftsmen, and marvelous shipwrights. It's also home of giants descendant of Mekone. That's right, look at that. When the Gigantes' feudal war upon gods came to a disastrous end, the Gigantes that did not join the armies of the Godslayer fled to Black Corcra, an inhospitable island of the Phaeacian archipelago. They arrive each spring to pledge the queen their allegiance. They are not cursed as their flagrant kin and retain some of their former glory. So we have humans and colossi. We start on an extra rich island if possible. We have ocean sailing. We trace income across oceans. And we get an income bonus in coastal castles for heat scale +1. We get human and colossi infantry. We can recruit special mages in coastal castles. And we get a few Gigantes arriving every year in the spring. So not the first year, but second year. We get air, water, astral, glamour magic with some earth and fire. We have a few priests of medium power. All our commanders can use dark vessels to cross oceans between 2 provinces within the Pretender's Dominion. We get productivity limit +1, magic limit +1, and we start with a fortified city. Alright, Phaeacian Scout, Stealth 55, Mountain, Forest Survival, and Sailing, Max Sailing, 999. Phaeacian Captain, 75 Leadership, Sailing. Phaeacian Priest, 1 Holy, Stealth, and, of course, Sailing. Mage Pilot, 1 air, 1 water, and 50 leadership, which is pretty nice. Not the best mage of all time, but yeah. If you are the type that likes cheap research monkeys, there you go. Colossi Weaver, there you go. 175 gold. 1 air, 1 astral, and then fire, air, water, earth, astral, or glamour. 11 research. 1 forge bonus. Again, it's like I don't really love the jumble. If it was honestly just 1 air, 1 astral, and then like air and astral, I would much prefer that. But they're crafters, right? I mean, they can craft a bunch of low-level shit for cheaper. I don't know. Colossi Storm Captain. 245 gold, 2 air, 1 water. It might be... This might be our go-to mage. The problem is the high resource cost, annoyingly, but we do get productivity +1. Colossi Queen, cap only. 4 recruitment points, 515 gold, 100 leadership, 2 air, 2 water, 1 astral, 1 glamour, 2 holy, and then air, water, astral, glamour, 10% for another one. Yeah, it's a big boy. Now we could just make these. They get a lot of research. And they don't have quite the same jumble of shit. So in a communion, these guys will all be pretty good. Or even not in a communion, they'll all be pretty good. Because really, we could just have one cast Storm. They all get summoned Storm power, and then we just rain Thunderstrikes. Or the fact that they do have air water. We could cast, like, Freezing Mist. If we want to go Sacrets and give them Frost Resist. Or just give our guys Frost Resist on the battlefield, but usually we don't do that. Yeah, I'm tempted to just go with these guys. Prince Consort, cap only. Same price. 1 fire, 3 air, 2 water, 1 holy. Fire, air, water, earth, glamour. Honestly, if we're not going to go communions, this might just be a better mage. Since we bump up to 3 air right away. And we have the strong potential for 4 air. This is probably just a better mage if we want to do a lot of shock stuff or anything like that. And then Windcaller in Coastal Forts. 2 air, 1 water, air, water, astral. 4 recruitment points, but a cheap price. I think, yeah, if we have off-cap Coastal Forts, this is probably what I'll go with, just because it's very nice, usable mage. Okay. Phaeacian Militia. Yep, it's a militia unit. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Phaeacian Archer. They do have 5 protection and helmets, and they have range 35 short bows, 12 precision, 12 piercing. They're not great, but they're pretty cheap. But if we're gonna go Storm, that means we also need Wind Guide. So it's kind of a lot just to manage archers, but I don't know. Phaeacian Light Infantry. 13 defense with a parry 4 shield. 8 protection. Spear, javelin. It's okay. Phaeacian Infantry. Well, they do get bumped up to 10 protection, 13 defense, parry 4 shield with a short sword. They're very kind of average. Phaeacian Heavy Infantry gets bumped up to 14 protection, still with 13 defense and a parry 4 shield. 11 MR, 11 morale, 15 damage short sword. There's certainly better heavy infantry out there, but they're usable. Colossi Heavy Infantry. 20 hit points, size 4, 15 protection, 13 defense, the parry 4 shield, 12 MR, 12 morale, 5 encumbrance, 19 damage short sword. So that's the heavy infantry. The Colossi light infantry drops down to 9 protection with 20 hit points, 14 defense with parry 4 shield, gets a length 3, 11 attack, 17 damage spear, and a javelin. This might be a rare case where I kind of lean towards light infantry over heavy infantry. They're not losing much by going to the spear. And I like that extra defense, and I like the javelins. So yeah, we might go with the light infantry and just have a lot of them. Or a Calcum Guard, Sacreds. Well, 24 hit points, size 4, 16 protection on the body, 13 MR, 14 morale, 16 defense with a parry 5 shield, 11 precision, 11 speed, 5 encumbrance, a 13 attack or a Calcum sword, 20 magic damage, and a bodyguard 4. They're kind of pricey though, 40 gold, 47 resource, 27 recruitment, but honestly, this is like some of the best heavy infantry you'll find. Yeah, I guess I'm leaning towards High Dominion Working Man Bless with shock and cold resist. And we just have Orichalcum guards and mages. And they just hold the line and shred. These things apparently used to be just like utterly ridiculous in Dominions 5, Dominions Enhanced. Like this was just everyone's goal was to get Boreads. I guess they nerfed them quite a bit. But they are 3 air, 1 holy, and then +2 to fire, water, or nature. So they can bless themselves. They have shock 20, cold 15, flying, air shield 80, storm power 3, storm immunity, a sword of swiftness, and they can throw lightning a few times. 12 base attack, 12 base defense, 48 hit points, 3 natural protection, 18 MR. I mean, I guess it's you could have a bunch of these, and they don't really need much gear at all. Like, if you just gave them armor, they're kind of good to go. Personal mist form and all that, and they can just fly to the rear and shred. Anyways, I don't know what they looked like in Dominions 5, but they were better, apparently. Right. So this is what we get, the Gigantes, once a year. I don't know how many we get. It's not that many. But yeah, they have 28 hit points, 16 protection, 13 defense, parry 4 hoplons. Big spears for 22 damage. They're pretty good. I wish they were sacred, but yeah. They're fine. Ostriches, lions... Elemental Storm for air elementals. This is a very nice spell that we'll be able to probably get a lot of use out of. There we can get Hesperides. Hesperian Dragon. Ladon. 20 fire gems for that, really? Is that? Yeah, that's this thing. 144 hit points, size 10, 20 natural protection, 18 MR, 30 morale, regen 20%, fear 10, poison resist 15, unsurroundable 2 with 3 venomous fangs for 22 damage and 35 poison, with 3 crown slots, 2 miscellaneous. It's pretty good, especially for that price, because you can get several of them, unless you can only get one. It sounds like there's only one. Yeah, stuff that we'll never get to. But I might be tempted to go to Conjuration 6. You never know. Alteration, we get Weave Fate. 3 Astral. Area Effect 10 plus. Twist Fate. So that is a reason to go with the Weavers, I suppose. Big Twist Fate. But we're going to go Sacreds mostly, so it doesn't really matter that much. Weave Destiny gives Twist Fate to your entire army for 1 Pearl, 5 Astral. You're not that far off from Will of the Fates. So it's 1 less Alteration and 1 less Pearl. Okay. Evocation, we get Hailstorm, range 5, Ritual, 5 air gems, population minus 3%, unrest plus 25%, or plus 25. It's good to just repeatedly pelt someone's capital, I suppose. And then Lightning Storm, unrest plus 20, population minus 3%. It's basically the same thing, but you get Wrathful Sky active in any battle for a month. I feel like at this point you already can just cast Wrathful Sky pretty readily. So it doesn't really seem that great. Right, so the thing that I was talking about was... not that. Freezing Mist. Range 30, 10 plus 1 area effect. Lingering Cloud of Frost. It says it will be badly hurt by the cold. Sounds pretty good. Construction, we get the Dogs of Gold and Silver. We can get the Calcatoros, which is pretty great. For only 12 fire gems. Keladone for 5. Cannot move on their own accord. We get the Windcatcher's Sail. Can travel 1 province further than normal with a sailing army. Oh boy. Silver Silk Garments. Plus 2 hit points, plus 2 MR, 2 in reinvigoration, and Twist Fate. Yeah, it's one of those things you just want on all your mages, I suppose. And it's fucking dirt cheap, too. 1 Astral Pearl, 2 air gems. Like, really, like... please, brain, let me remember to just make all that before I ship out my expensive mages to battle. Okay. Enchantments. You get Sow Dragon Teeth again, like the last nation. But our Earth access is not nearly as available. So, yeah. Thaumaturgy. Nothing. Blood, of course, is nothing. And Divine is nothing. Alright. So we're mostly looking at, yeah, big working man Bless. I'm tempted to take Idol of the Sun because it gives us Awe 3, and that's pretty awesome. There's not much else it's going to add to our Bless. Which isn't, like, I suppose, the biggest factor in the world or anything, but it's... oh, this is a mobile innate caster. 25 natural protection and full gear slots. Jesus. That's nuts. Sacred Geyser is pretty good for working man. Fire and water paths start too higher when choosing blessings. Yeah, I wish I had just like a master list of all the pretenders. I could just search to see if any of them else. Oh, this Titan of Heaven adds 10 shock resist for free. He gains 3 free air gems every combat. He casts Wrathful Skies automatically, which is nuts. And while you control Perpetual Storm, Dark Sky, or Gale Gate, he generates 3d6 air gems for each enchantment controlled. Fuck it, we're taking the Titan of Heaven. Now, we might go in prison. Because this is in effect no matter what, so that's great. Now, we do need to be... I don't think we need that much productivity, to be honest. But let's say we go Dominion 8. I think productivity 1, order 2, maybe. I'm gonna leave it at that. Maybe misfortune 1, we'll see. But we're gonna want... I want a cold resist. So we have to go water. And then I think we have to go either fire or blood. Okay, so we want to try to get Perpetual Storm, Dark Skies, or Gale Gate. So Perpetual Storm is in Evocation 6. And it requires 5 airs, so I don't think we need to go above 5 air. Fire or blood, fire or blood, fire or blood. I guess blood. Okay. So we could go for Chill Aura, which will stack with all the other shit, but it's incarnate only. And I want cold resist before 3 years go by. If we went cold 1 instead of, yeah, but we're heat 1. No, we don't want to do that. All right, then it's just cold resist, cold resist. Blood Surge. Maybe Unbreakable. Defense. Alright, so it'll be +3 defense total with Blood Surge, bumping him up to 19. It's pretty good. It's not that crazy of a bless, but we went with a Titan. And it does also adds 10 shock for free, which is pretty nice. That allows us to do big water stuff and big air stuff, including Wrathful Skies. So I'm pretty happy with this, I think. And we got decent scales out of it, so it's all good. Zeus. Hell yeah. And we're playing on... oh, it was cartographic. It's the big one. 18? 18 or 20, usually. We'll go 18. I'll split it at 19. This music is almost just like nostalgic for me at this point. All right, we definitely did not start on an island, sadly. so we don't get the orichalcum mine, which is kind of a big buff. I think it does have to be like a one province island, and that just doesn't exist on this map. I mean, this is a fucking one province island, but never you mind that, I suppose. This is a one province island. This is a one province island. Fuck. Yeah, we'd have to play vanilla. And I'd rather die. Alright, we're just sticking with Prince Consorts. Oh my god, that's expensive. Okay, maybe not turn 1, but soon. Although I can't really get many orichalcum guards either. Okay, sure. For research. Well, I guess we're gonna try to rush for Freezing Mist. And then I think for Mist Form. And then beyond that, summons and stuff to get air elementals. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and fight not heavy cav, horse tribe cavalry. Sure, that's big resources. Alright, we got a throne there. That's fine. Yep, 10 shock, 10 cold. With a blood surge, we're looking at 16 protection, 24 hit points, 18 defense, reinvigoration, air shield 20. Where did that come from? Air shield 20. I didn't add that. 16 attack. It's kind of low. 25 damage. Where the fuck did air shield 20 get added to my bless? Oh, Temple of the Sacred Storm. Oh, so it's the shock resist and air shield 20. Not really that necessary, but also not bad. Okay, that was a hidden benefit. Archiskephali already right here. They could take Brightgate before we know it. That's not pleasant. Yeah, especially because we got connections on 2 thrones from the Barren Crags. So Brightgate is going to be quite essential to get to. But I'm wary about this battle. Barely, but we paid for it. Luckily, that one's a little tricky with cataphracts. Not super easy for him to get. Alright, well that caps us out on holy points. So I guess we could reinforce it with just normal heavy infantry or light infantry. I guess I'd lean towards heavy infantry to just kind of slot in with the sacreds. Not that we can get many of them, but something. Nice. God, you can really just hop all over the place on this map. Why are there such crazy connections? I mean, I guess it's ports. That's the whole point. You're going to different ports. That's supposed to be my thing, man. Oh, the 2 heavy infantries died without getting a kill, but we didn't lose any Orichalcum guards. We got Nausicaa, the Phaeacian princess. Huh. She's a spy. She's a researcher. That's what she is. Alright, we're just going to take that and then fall back. Go ahead and be friends with Archiscephali. And I could see making a fort here in Brightgate, because that's big population, boy. I don't care for that. And yeah, we actually have a connection on another throne from Brightgate. And it's not a tough one. I think we probably should go take that. And then we really just have, like, that's kind of it, you know? Although this one's tricky. This one's not too bad. We could take Wolf and Plain, but I really don't want to overstep. Don't you refuse? Let's try to get our connection. Let's get Dunheim, because we'll want a fort there and get a connection on Sinaf, since he is Sinaf adjacent. This map is wild. It is a cartographic atrocity, isn't it? Wait a minute. Technically, we have a line on the throne directly. So let's just take Mountain of Madness and get our fort built. And maybe think about temples. No, 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 no. No, no. What did I tell you about voices in my audio? What? Okay. Archiscephali's not really having it, man. Not interested. I gotta keep an eye on that, because very possible for someone else to pop up without me really realizing it. There we go. The real problem is I can't do lines. So we probably want to think about a better commander. Construct. Construct. Oh, get froze. Big frost. Look at that. Okay. Debating about if I want to actually like clear. I don't. Getting goal for loss could be nice, but I don't want to dilly dally too much on that throne. All right, let's go over the throne first, and then try to get goal for loss. Prioritize. Right, so we got our Locos, who also have 100 leadership, and we got 10 Gigantes. It's a solid enough formation. For now, I'll just wait. Okay. Going okay. It froze. Zero Orichalcum guards died. Very nice. We're gonna want to build a fort here, that's for sure. Let's just make sure we throw down that. Oh yeah, we should probably be friends with man. That would be good. Oh, good. Good old plague in the barren crags. Jotunheim also came in. Okay, we're kind of sandwiched there. And Tartary. Yep. Great. Alright, after Alteration 4, I think we probably want to try to get the air elementals. Or alternatively, we go for Perpetual Storm. But no, I think we'll go this and then this. Man, Jotunheim, Tartary. Okay. Yeah. Jotunheim accepted. It's not good enough. Okay. Good. We're gonna roll with that. We'll take these 3 spots. I also wanted to start making wind callers. Slowly but surely. Alright, everyone accepted. Awesome. Everyone wants to be my friend. Oh, run over. Jesus. Well, we didn't get goal for loss. But we got what we needed. For now. Well, more people to make friends with. No problem. I lost an Orichalcum guard to a cavalry. Come on now. Honestly, as soon as I get my god out, I think we can just win. By just taking him with the army and he auto-casts Wrathful Skies. I mean, that's pretty much a throne ender. Good. This is all good. Stepping on the poison mushroom. But he's still a ways off from coming out. So we may have to rely on our own two wits. And I think we probably don't want to... I don't know, that is a lot. We probably should get a scout on there. This is the one that's most likely to fall. Fuck it, I want scouts on all of them. Oh, Ind is in game, of course. Okay. Yeah, research is clipping along fairly nicely. And look at these guys. 3 air, 1 water. It's a pretty solid little mage. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, alright, so we're gonna make for... Oh god, Bulba's there. Gonna make for the Barren Crags. Should I take along some more mages? Yes. Any other ones that have 3 water, I think we're gonna just snag. Why do you... Oh, you're old? Really? Oh, I didn't notice that about them. They're not old. What the fuck? Okay. some reason I can make longbowmen here. And knights. Huh. Like, rarely seen sprite, I feel. Pretty good. Honestly, it's pretty good. Look at that. Look how many I can make. Alright, Conjuration 5. We're gonna get some air elementals. Alright, and away we go. Got this by the ass, man. Actually, I don't know why I really built a fort there. I just didn't want to lose that spot. Okay, air elementals. So we're going to get 5 for 10. It's pricey. Don't get me wrong, it's pricey, but they're pretty great. Man declares war on me. That's negative. That's a negative thing to happen. Natural rain. Thanks so much for that. Lost 9 heavy infantries, 3 orichalcums. Acceptable. And we got some more gigantes. Yeah, man is fucking surrounding us. So, not good. Not a good thing. Not a fan of that one. Also, this is next to Ashdod's capital. You think he's going to be a fan of that? Yeah, I need money. Well, Zababa accepted at least. And we got Melite the Aegeid. That's nice, right? I can get ostriches. Get Naiad. I get Kidnids. Those are pretty great. I have a lot of glamour gems for some annoying reason. Yeah, it's not great. Because we're still half a year away from our deity coming out. We do, however, have magic swords on these, so honestly, this might be doable. I have to change my script, though. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. So here's the air elemental. 48 hit points, size 7 tramplers. Now they are ethereal, which is kind of annoying. 15 defense, though, is very strong. Shock 15, poison 25. Flying with air shield 80. Blind, spirit sight, storm power 4, storm immunity, unsurroundable 5. And lightning swarm, 15 attack, 6 armor negating shock damage. They're pretty nasty in mass. Yeah, jeez. I wish you had not declared war on me. That would make things a lot easier. Alright. We gotta go, right? We gotta go. Tempted to maybe move back further. Okay, new script. Well, for you guys. Yeah, Mist wouldn't have helped much. I don't think he has much ranged anyways. I think we're really just looking at Thunderstrike. Cold's not going to do much. This is mostly undead, so it's all Thunder Strikes all day. He's really amassing forces on my border. It's not great. And my PD is probably not going to be able to hold it. But I can tussle with him for a little bit while I get a third throne. See how it went in the Earth Sore Desert. Oh, good. Solar eclipse. Now, we're also all priests. Oh, they hit my back line. How did they do that? Okay, we lost the Storm Captain. We lost our Prophet. We lost, 2 of the Prince Consorts, 1 of the Wind Callers, 26 Heavy Infantry, 5 of the Gigantes, 45 Sacreds. That did not really go well at all. The Shades got around to the back and just fucked. So we took it, but we can't claim it for 6 turns. Not much I can do about that. Alright, and, oh god. Okay, well, he's not likely to hit this with much. I think I might have to load this guy, throw him out there. Well, mostly you're just gonna be doing, I mean, I guess you could do ice darts. 16. But you only have one water, right? I have 2 waters, so you could do ice darts. Do 17 armor piercing, 3 shots. 35 range, 75% cast time, 5 fatigue. Yeah, you could do a lot of ice darts, I suppose. Or you could Thunderstrike. Which has the 10 area effect, 2 armor negating damage. Just good, man. It's not good. I wish that fight had gone better. Ah, I should have sent an NAP. There can still be peace among us. Oh my god, come on, man. He was so ready. Okay, good. Defended the first one. Red Waste. Cloud Breakers. Shit-ass PD. Lost Cloud Breakers. Mountains of Madness. That's where I had the army. The air elementals got 100 kills. That's insane. 10 of them died, technically. They just get smaller and smaller. I'm sure some of them actually died, though. But yeah, the air elementals are pretty ridiculous. Okay, that seemed like his biggest force. And then he hit Dunheim. And we defended that. Alright, so we really only lost Cloud Breakers. And we're under siege there. We have a throne there, so we... Oh my god! What the fuck? Dude, I didn't encroach on your territory, like, at all. This is an absurd amount of aggression. I don't know what to do. Do I go on to Dunheim and help protect that? No, I think we stay where we are. Yeah. It's not good. If he doesn't go for that, I'm pretty fucked. I don't think he went for it. Found Earthblood Seepage, Cloud Pillars. He hit Red Waste again with a much larger army. We're losing that. Yeah. And he hit Mountains of Madness again with a pretty big army. It's like he's throwing everything he has at it, you know? Crazy. I mean, it's a lot of jumbled shit, I guess, but it's like he's got 24 landless knights, he's got 32 cavalry, he's got 40 longwomen, 30 long spears, you know, 11 warriors, 14 spearmen, 33 tower guards. I lost all the rest of the air elementals, 8 orichalcum guards. I don't care about taking back Red Waste. You can have it. Let's just put down the swords. Put down the swords and let's be friends. Really wish my prophet hadn't have died, because then we really could have, like, we could have just kind of weathered the storm a little bit here to finish the job. But now I have to wait a while. We still don't ever get. This war was just so unprovoked. You fucking defensive AI, are you sure? You want to double check that in your notes? This was defensive. He had my capital and he's now besieging it. That's some shitty capital PD, I gotta say. Also, this is at 185. What did I tell you about vocals? I'm telling you, just something in modern, like, game soundtrack direction. It's like, yeah, you know, these you know, what is it called? You know, all these acoustic or whatever, you know. Is that the term, right? Yes. This is all well and good, but what we really need is just some lady just kind of singing. I don't know if it's good. It's good without some lady just randomly singing, especially if it's in a language that our players will never understand. That's really awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot about all my longbowmen. Okay. I mean, he kind of ran out of steam. Problem is, he's probably going to take Cloud Breakers from me. And by the time I take it back, he'll have regained steam. And then I'll have to get, you know, Prophet or my Pretender over to Cloudbreakers to retake that. Actually, no, fuck it. You can take that. Although, I don't think you can get there in time, can you? One of you can go to Bright Gate directly. Which is pretty damn impressive when you think about it. Not impressive enough, though. There, God arrived. Yeah, attack rear my ass. Fine. Cloudbreakers has been breached. Nope, not an option. Exacerbated by the fact that he's got an army here that I think we have to just go and stomp. No. I don't have enchantments, so I can't Cloud Trapeze over there. No, no option. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna have Zeus go to the desert to claim that. And then, yeah, we're gonna have to retake it. Damn annoying, gotta say. What an unprovoked war. I'm upset. I'm upset. I gave you so much and you still wanted more. Yep. Damn, and he's got a lot. That is a lot. There is an argument to be made that I should still try for an NAP now that he got that and just go for a different throne like this one. Alright, I'll propose it. I'll just wait here for a moment. I'm gonna wait here for a moment. Yeah, because if I could just take this one and this one, I don't really need that one. It's annoying to lose a throne like that, but meh. If he's not content with that, then really, that's so fucked. I mean, what is defensive here for this AI? What does that setting even mean? Okay, he did not attack. That's a strong sign. Very good. Could be a lot worse. That's true. We need construction a little bit. That's right, man. I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. You took my throne. You're in my cap circle. But we can still be friends. That's how good of a person I am. Let it be said. He attacked. Again. I have no PD here. Oh my god. I fucking despise this shit, man. What the fuck? Okay, well, fortunately, we had our army there. But he did kill the rest of my air elementals and 3 more sacreds. What the fuck is his... I don't get it. What is defensive about this? This is aggressive. He got flipped to aggressive AI for some reason. He took the throne. He's like... Okay, he's not in my cap circle anymore, but he took the throne. I don't have anything else here. Stop it. I can make lightweight scale mail or enchanted ring mail, which are very close. I have no earth except on the pretender himself. There really isn't many other options. So I suppose we'll be going with the enchanted ring mail. Like an ice helmet. Really just need him to stop this. Stop this senseless violence, man. This is outrageous. Nah, he's not giving up. Took that again. We have not had an issue like this, I feel, in a long time. Like, where it just, like infuriates me. Like, if I could personify the AI here, he would just be this, like, really annoying 12-year-old that it, for some reason, like, weaseled his way into your board game, and he just is like, and he just, like, keeps just, like, fucking your shit up forever, and, like, he doesn't care about anything else. He's like, nah, and just over and over. And it's just like, you just want to throttle the fucking life out of him. That's this AI. And I feel like we have not had that. I've not had this like visceral reaction to this in a long time. So I don't know. Something's up. Something is very weird. And I don't know what it is, but he will just not ever accept, like, there's no reasoning with him. There's no talking to him. He's just like the worst sort of human scum that we can produce as a society. But now you just get that in the form of an AI. Isn't that awesome? Might be cast underwater. Can be cast underwater. Mud Warriors. Do I have the biggest air, technically, but we could do summon Earth Power and then spam Earth Elementals. But I wonder if Mud Warriors wouldn't be better. Actually, I have the mod loaded in... Mud Man? Mud Warrior, there it is. 26 hit points, 6 protection, 9 defense with a strangulation attack, 13 armor piercing bludgeoning damage, and fatigue. They do have 10% regen and Slimer. Honestly, it's not bad. Actually, yeah, I think Mud Warriors might be the way to go. Okay, so we can do summon water power. Yes, good. And then I'll have 6 water. So this will cost 50. Let's see, 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, 1/5. So it'll cost like 16 fatigue each. But I can only script it a few times. Okay. Here's hoping. Do I... Again, like, if he... No, I can't attack him. I'm still trying for the NAP. If I can get that, I'm happy. Yep. Yeah. Am I willing to give up every piece of territory I have just to try to get an NAP? I suppose. I mean, eventually he'll tire himself out, right? Let's go for the gusto, baby. What could possibly go wrong? All right, well, let's watch the throne battle. Mud Warrior. Oh god, that didn't do anything. That was the worst idea I've ever had. I might just be done. Yeah, we lost Illidar. I think we're done. I mean, ordinarily I wouldn't have rushed that, obviously. Well, ordinarily I wouldn't have even gone for it because we would have had 3. But yeah, I just can't. I don't usually get like emotional about games or anything. Like it's just like whatever. But for some reason, the AI here can just produce this just visceral fucking rage that I'm struggling to contain. And we're supposed to sort of prevent this stuff from happening by playing defensive AI. Like, they're not supposed to do stuff like this. They do get into wars, and they will initiate wars. I mean, that happens all the time. But usually we understand how that operates. It's like, okay, they don't have any other ways to go. You know, and it's not a fine science or anything like that. It's not an exact science. Because ideally, we would get the NAP, and then we would be like one of their last targets. It's like, okay, they're already at war with this guy. They still want to keep expanding, of course, because that's what they're programmed to do. So it's like, all right, they'll break the NAP then because they want to keep expanding in this direction. But we're kind of like the last thing they go for. And then it's like, okay, if they take some territory, usually they're amenable to reestablishing the NAP. Like, they took the throne. It's like, okay, they got sort of what they wanted. They got a throne. They're going to sign the NAP now. But this thing is just, it's like a fucking sickness. It's like a glitch in the code. It's a ghost in the machine. I don't know what to tell you. It's insane. And it just enrages me to no end. He has the most provinces in the game, but he's just not content with anything. I have the least provinces in the game. I guess that makes me a target, I suppose. But what the fuck is defensive about any of this? So yeah, fuck it. I'm done with that shit, man. I can't. My blood pressure, my brain. I just can't. I cannot continue this. Yeah, really enraging. Had I taken that, I would have. It would have been fine. I think we would have won. I think we would have won because I would have claimed it real quick, gone back, taken the whole army to here with Wrathful Skies, and we would have just wiped the floor with that one and won. And he could have just kept on going around and clearing everything and whatever. But yeah, we rushed that under and then I made a drastic mistake. That's going underwater with a thug is an iffy thing. Like, unless you're like a beefy monster or something, you have to remember it's like all cavalry. These things are fast, man, and they are on you before you can do much. And relying on summons as a buffer, like, no, it's just not gonna happen. You'd think that I would know that at this point. The thing, if you're gonna rely on a summon as a buffer, you literally need, at the bare minimum, Swarm. Like, bare minimum Swarm, 20 plus. That's the numbers you need at the bare minimum. Because we tried that once before, I think, with giant insects. That's not enough. You cannot rely on, because they will get surrounded and swarmed and die. You need like 20 plus. So I didn't really have a good option, I don't think. School of Sharks, maybe, because we could have gotten, like, probably you shouldn't even do summon water power. Just get them out there immediately. But it's kind of fatigue heavy. We would have had 25 fatigue cost, I think. So we could have cast this probably 3 times, maybe. It's 125% cast time, but it's small sharks, and it's just like, honestly, what's the point? You're better off just buffing yourself and not bothering. The real bummer was that he was an air mage. He auto-cast Wrathful Skies. So what do? We take him under the fucking water. Brilliant. All in all, very obnoxious game. Pisses me off. Phaeacia is a pretty good nation, though. I do like Phaeacia. I like their sort of, you know, they're like kind of like Abyssia. Sort of. These sort of mono-themed nations can put out a lot of power in single player. And the Orichalcum guards are really good. But yeah, we just... I don't know. I just... Ugh. What was his bless? Yeah, nothing too crazy, but bark skin larger is pretty nuts on his knights. Yeah, that's a lot of protection for them. And the unicorns. Yeah. Yeah, bark skin is pretty nuts for them. Alright, anyways, that's it. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6. See you fine folks next time.